Hello, Twitch. All right. So we got things happening today. We've got birthday people on the stream today. So yeah,
Yeah.
that yeah. And he's all dressed up. He doesn't look
Guess
like
who?
he doesn't
Guess
have
Went
his.
up a level.
Yeah.
Free
So
feet. Free feet.
chat, if you're if you're watching this back on the video on demand, then of course, because we just started streaming, so but you guys can always jump into the Discord and find Bob Moss and scare him with whatever creative memes you can possibly imagine to let him know
Ooh.
that it's his birthday in case he forgot. Anyway, we're back playing the Olivon Chronicles where we left off. You guys had escaped the shield in Claymouth by stowing away on a barge and began traveling by foot towards Hillholm to make good on a promise that you made to an adventurer back in Claymouth named Belifra, whose colleague Artie you put 6 feet under. Oops. Hey, there's Zeralia, who's in the chat. Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. You decided to take a sidestep through the Glasirblad forest, though, on your way to Hillholm. Just kind of a large sidestep, but that's okay, because you went there to go meet Bob's family. And on your way, you also happened upon a haphazard camp of Rook, who you accepted into your group, maybe out of pity because of the quality of her camping skills.
Don't blame me.
Upon arriving at your home camp, at Bob's home camp, you were first met by a guard by the name of Pete Moss, who rode a giant stag. Then Nana Leaf, who, despite Bob's obvious ostracization from his tribe, permitted your party to stay for one night. You got acquainted with Bob's father, Ron Moss, and his mother, Kate Moss, and who Jetta tried to convince, or rather trick, into adopting her. As a parting gift, Kate brought Bob to the village's largest tree, and in discovering that all the trees of the village are actually, in fact, one tree, Bob made a connection to it and formed for himself a new staff. So he has something else special in his inventory. Some reluctant connections were made with Bob's sister Carrie Ann and his niece Elizabeth, whose home you have been given to sleep comfortably in and safely. And that is where we are picking up, is after your long rest in the Carrie Ann Moss house.
So we're like in our own room, kind of?
You have kind of taken over. It's not a large place. Hers is a little bit more thatch construction, but what's different about Carrie Ann's house and his Bob's parents' house is that there's a lot more of the branches and tree influence on it. But there is not a lot of space in this. So there's a obvious cooking facility. There's which is really the same as the dining area, and then there's a living space and 2 rooms, and that's it.
All right. I wake up, I stretch, and I check my belongings if anything is missing.
Roll an investigation check.
All right.
I love how that is Rook's first instinct. Oh, I gotta put Rook's stats in the. I have to put Rook's stats in the stream. I haven't put Rook's stats in the stream yet. What?
You haven't put my stats in yet? Okay. Rolling.
They're all question marks. Must solve issues. So I'm putting.
Mystery.
Because she's still a mystery to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might be a mystery to you, but I'm gonna let her.
We have not seen her in
Twitch.
action yet, so we have not seen her single skill check, I think.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, you rolled last session.
All right.
It's time to test the new member.
All right. So, investigation check was 19. Seems untouched.
Oh, that's good. That's a relief.
I wake. Are we on beds or are we like?
You guys kind of would have spread out whatever in whatever location you could have. There's not really beds. There's 2 beds. Bob, do you offer up a bed to a person, or is it all you just kind of say, let's all stay in the living area and we'll just sleep in this place? Wicker
Oh,
chairs.
I will offer beds in the house of my sister. So
And that is
make yourself at home.
what it sounds like when your head hits the pillow. I'm kidding. That's
The
Nymia's.
house of my sister. Explosion.
That's Nymia's follow. Thank you very much for the follow, Nymia. Oh, and there's a chat there saying happy birthday. Yeah, we're gonna pin that chat. Boof.
I did a Discord call on my Discord ping.
Oh,
on my
nice.
server.
You get to pick a new feat now.
Oh,
That means we're level 5, right?
oh my goodness!
Yeah,
You guys have to kill
how
more
are-
people to do that.
How are we XP wise, by the way?
You're largely on your
Master?
way to
Because
level 5.
It's been a while since we got XP from
man.
you.
That is
So
true.
Character
behind.
growth.
My sheet is probably behind on what you have in your sheet.
I
Or
have
are we doing milestone now? Or
not really doing milestone. I'm actually doing experience, but there is it's a lot longer. For some reason, I always feel like 4 to 5 takes way more time than pretty close to any other jump.
that's true. That's
So,
true.
yeah, we got a bit yet. Not too long. I would say you should expect a level up before the new year. Anywho,
Before the new year.
before
Or the new year.
long
Ja,
before
lekker
the
Jaap,
new year.
dat je-
Long. I don't know if it's gonna beat. It will probably beat Halloween. All the same. Okay, so you guys still
Oh,
have this
man,
morning available
Dress
to
up
you.
for
You're a bit blurry, by the way, Windy.
I'm leaning away at things. It'll come back. It'll come back.
For a second, I thought it was because I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh no, it's totally. No, it's just my personality. Um,
My personality is blurry.
Cast the spell blur. This is how it looks like.
Arithmetic.
nope, that didn't do it. All right, so you guys have the morning. What are you guys gonna do?
Can I leave something
Yeah, what do you
behind?
want to try to leave behind?
So, there were a bunch of toys and things laying around for the younger
That is
niece,
correct.
right? I would like to sneak one in and leave behind a figurine of the
Ah,
Traveler.
okay.
No dick ones, because that's weird.
Okay, good.
Just a regular statuette of the
You
Traveler.
just give them
Wait.
dildos.
With a tiny secret.
Yeah.
Still probably somewhere a dick.
A tiny secret dick.
It's
Mommy,
underneath
what
the
is
cloak of the figurine of the traveler, right? Yeah. Okay.
I
okay.
think
Okay.
so,
Good.
yeah.
Good.
I'll
Where are you gonna
cross it out
Like
to
you
be
can just
a
put it
good-
amongst the toys. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You do so. I don't think you need to roll for
And I'll
that.
just say to myself, see if I can create another follower.
It would be like a hyper-realistic Barbie doll.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't all Barbie dolls super realistic? Yeah. Okay.
Well, not anatomy-wise.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to do before you guys?
I wake up, and assuming I'm on the bed, if there was a bed, right? You would
Probably
hear-
for you'd be really big to fit onto Elizabeth's bed.
that's why I want to roll if it's gonna break.
I do it.
All right, what should I roll?
This would be a. Are you caring? Do you care how you get on the bed? I guess when you go to bed the night before.
It's more like he doesn't care when he wakes up.
Okay, well then just give me a Constitution check.
All right. Oh, I'm not
Oh.
heavy enough. I need to eat more.
So with your Constitution check, that is right near the middle. You definitely hear the bed creaking under your weight. It doesn't fully give way though.
I look down to the bed and I look disappointed. Like, oh. I've been losing weight.
Oh,
And then I
You're up now.
get up. Yes. And so are you.
Yeah, bright and early in the morning.
Is it?
Where's Bob?
I don't know. I just woke up.
So I see.
Where is Bob?
Bob left already before anybody woke up. Too early in the morning, go outside of the village to his little hideout where he used to hide out as a kid.
Okay.
You
Just
think he's smoking?
reminiscing over his the old place, the playground where he grew up, where there's scratches in the tree to see how big he became.
Oh,
The campfire he used to use to learn himself how to cook. And he will be back at the time where you probably are all sitting down for dinner, for breakfast. Then.
All right. Well, and as you would arrive back, you would see Carrie Ann actually doing more, putting together a bit of a breakfast. Carrie Ann's younger than you, right? Or is Carrie Ann older than you?
Then who?
You, Bob.
She is younger than me.
She's younger than you, so she's had the opportunity to see you cook, and you can actually see her putting together one of your kind of a biscuits or rather scones and teas for putting that together for you as a breakfast outside of the house, not going into the building quite yet. So
That smell would have drawn me towards the familiar scent of home as I come back from the forest and smell a scent that I have not smelled for a while. Not even I have cooked the way that my younger sister can.
And so she notices you and kind of does the reverse nod gesture of acknowledging your presence, and places out a teacup and some warm kettle of tea, as well as a plate for your scones, and which very simple plates, which almost just look like they've been slivered off of a tree somewhere along the way, a downed tree, and so it sets on to the plate and. Slept well enough?
Well, too many memories. Memories I thought I put away very deep, but they came up again as well. And
Coming back will do that.
I just now realize what day it is. The day I was really born. and the stars.
Yes!
My born day.
Yeah, it's why Mum helped you yesterday. She thought you might not actually even stay. Or you were going to leave before she had a chance to.
I feel mature now. Now I'm 75 or 76. Sorry. I think I'm ready to leave and not return anymore. So me and my friends
You really won't come back?
Well, I think the elders Nanny made perfectly clear that I'm not welcome anymore. So I talked to Dad, and he told me it will basically be exile for bringing my friends to the town.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
Yeah, I realize it now, but I didn't want to endanger the families. And I take a sip from my tea.
Well, I'm going to go let your friends know that they can probably get out of my house now and come have some food before you guys go. Never leave on an empty stomach, right? That's what Mom always taught us. And she goes over and kind of looks at the door for a second, like she's about to open it, and stops. Knocks on the door. So you guys, the other four, because Putter is with you guys as well, the other four of you guys will hear the door knock.
Hello.
Who's there?
I'm on my undies.
Put some clothes on.
Hang on. Frar has undies. Good to know. Carrying on.
Yeah. It's like wraps.
So, the door opens just a bit. It's Carrie Ann. You guys up? All of you?
Yes. And I
Yeah.
display myself.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Scones are ready.
Right.
Let's go.
I'll be going out in a bit.
Okay. Just closes it. Turns back to you, Bob, and says, "You chose an orc as a friend."
Well, let's say we kind of stumbled upon him, me and Jeddah. We used to hang out with a different group.
Hmm.
I made also friends with other druid named Terena. And a dwarf named Hernar. What was it?
Yep. That's right. Yeah.
Hernar, though, yeah.
DM saying yes. And
Hinar, I think it was.
you
Hinar,
started with druids, and you got to orcs.
Warrior of the universe.
I like to switch things up.
Yeah.
Go from like the twink to the big guy.
Well, and
I like to read.
Carrie Ann says to you,
I'll play
so you
him
started with
again sometime.
You may not understand
Rephrase.
it, but I've been doing great things that change the outcome of the world, and the stars have told me to do so. I'm on a path, and although that path should not have led me here, and maybe I should not have brought my friends.
She kind of looks at you, and her demeanor shifts just a little bit. Nah. I don't like how you left. It's good you came back. Elizabeth
Well, at least,
misses you.
well, it breaks my heart to say goodbye to her, so...
Well, at
If
least
you
you
could
say
tell
goodbye
her-
this time.
Oh, I was just about to suggest you do it for me.
Nah. You do it right this time.
Well, I guess you're right.
She's out back if you wanted to go say hi.
Take a last sip from my tea. Reluctantly stand up to do something that I don't like to do. Head on back to talk to the little girl who looks up to me so much.
All right. So you go around the corner of the building. We'll switch gears for a bit. The other three of you guys coming out for some scones. Okay, so you guys will have just... Yeah, so you guys come out, and Bob has now left the table just to go say goodbye to Elizabeth, and Carrie Ann is there, and she's laying out what seems to be like wooden plates of scones and setting out teas for you guys. And what you also see there is a couple of berries that are laying there too. And we have I totally missed it, Naomi. I apologize. There's a hydration check on here, so everybody get a sip of something. Preferably,
All right.
like something that's actually going to make you drink.
You got rubbing alcohol.
That's not something I want you to drink. I will not
That's
endorse.
Yes, rub one out.
Stay hydrated, baby. Rub one out. Yes.
There you go. All right. So, so you guys come out to the table. There's scones. There's also some berries that have been set out there. They look somewhat familiar. They look kind of like the berries that Bob has conjured before.
Can
maybe
I take
a
a
little
berry
bit-
and just sniff it?
Yeah, you can. It doesn't seem quite the same as the berries that, like in terms of the smell. It doesn't smell the same as the berries that Bob has given you in the past. Were the ones where for Farrar it tasted actually like a good solid bacon and eggs kind of thing. It doesn't have that kind of property. You get the sense that when Bob makes his good berries, he models it off of these ones.
Oh. Okay, I'll pop one up and
Yeah.
Oh.
Very sweet. There's a tang to it. Yeah, these are good berries.
Damn good
I'll
berries.
pop one too.
What's a scone, by the way?
It's like a biscuit.
It's like a biscuit.
Yeah.
All right, so I pick it up. It's just a biscuit.
Yep, just a biscuit.
What the hell is this?
Oh,
Oh,
right.
haven't you had one yet?
I apologize. I totally forgot that you don't tend to do like all the seedy type things. They, tag. They're good for quick energy. It's not really a meat thing, and I know that you prefer meats, but we just don't have that stuff here. The closest thing we can do is grab you some nut paste.
It's really good with tea. You should try dipping it in the tea.
What about dipping it in the nut?
I could get the nut paste. She goes
That could work to
goes
make
into the
sense.
house, and fairly quickly comes back out with this cup or this large bowl like thing that's got a like a skin of some sort that's covering it. She lifts open the skin and pulls out this tan colored paste and grabs a scone and just pastes it over top of it and passes it over to you.
I dip it deeply into the sauce,
Oh,
and I just like eat the whole thing, and as like I'm chewing.
how will Frar respond to peanut butter?
Peanut.
Amazing.
Oh, he's gonna be like a puppy, just.
All
Are
right,
you alright there, Big Red?
Why is it sticky?
it's not paste.
You good there, Big Red?
This is way tougher
Try
than
to
tough meat.
try to whistle.
Here,
It's not
let me
working.
try some of that too.
We used to do a contest who can do the first whistle after eating this.
It's good.
You're right, Jetta. It's sticky. Whoa.
I don't
That's
know
good.
how to feel about
good,
this.
though.
Dad was always the best at that competition. Carrie Ann looks to you, Bob. Dad was always the best at that.
I know. How's the crackling, by the way, from this? Do you hear that on stream, or
A little bit.
like every time I use my
really
face,
good.
I can?
It's all
enhances
good. You're
it
good.
because I just imagine Bob is full of leaves.
Yep, totally. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like also a layer of moss over my shoulders.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know
There were little
what a noise
mushrooms
moss
and stuff,
makes,
yeah.
but
That's
you know.
that's kind of I'm thinking you're leaning into your character at the moment with your sound effects. So you make your way around the back of the building to find Elizabeth, and Elizabeth's actually got her hands in the soil. There's a little garden that's in the back of this building. Obviously some root vegetables here, but she seems to be harvesting what seems to be cultivated truffles of sorts. And she just kind of looks up to you and says, "Uncle Bob," and just holds up a truffle from her kneeling position in the guards.
Oh, that's a good one.
Take it. It's yours.
Nice and big. Thank you. And I put it in my backpack or in my side pocket. I'll use it for later. Come here a little bit. Sit on my knee. I want to talk to you.
Okay. Just kind of sets up on your knee.
You know, I always told you that I was destined to have a great adventure.
Uh-huh.
Well, the stars have told me that I've been chosen to help nature and save Ogaboga Bay.
The stars talk
That's
to you a
why.
lot.
They do. And that's why I left earlier. And I know just came back after being gone for 10 days, but me and my friends were kind in the hurry. We need to leave in a few hours again. And
Oh.
I don't think we will be ever coming back. And who knows, maybe in 100 years from now, when you're grown up.
I'm getting big.
I know. You're always too heavy to sit on my knee. And I tickle her a little bit.
You're right. Right? I want to know where you go. I want you to tell me the stories.
And I promise I will come back someday. When I can again.
But are you did you get that from the tree? Just kind of is looking at your staff.
Your mom gave it to me, and I want you to have this. And I'll take off my pendants of the star, the one that I use to fuel some of my powers.
Does this mean the stars will talk to me too? I would love that.
It will keep you safe.
I'm excited. I want to talk to the stars like you. I'm going to talk to the stars like you, and then in like 10 years, I'm going to be a little bit bigger, and I'm going to see all your letters, and I'm going to find you, and we're going to say hi, and we're going to talk to stars together.
In 10 years, you'll just be in the next grade, so on school. I promise I will write you, but you make me a promise that you'll stay safe next to your mother's side and don't follow me.
I'll wait until I get my crown.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Just shove her over the head.
Jumps off your knee and gives you a great big bear hug across the waist.
I, of course, I'll go on one knee to hug her back. And
That's explode.
get shot in the back.
I love this.
Oh no!
Tension release. Thanks for the follow, Pablo.
I also, on my stream, I have like a beholder who goes,
I know.
And that sometimes there's such a tense moment, and then that laugh
It's just
comes by, and
Yeah.
everybody goes like,
Like that wasn't me.
So you actually go to stand up and start walking back out to the front, and Elizabeth actually just holds onto your hand, just kind of starts walking up with you. Oh, Mom won't like this, will she? And she just kind of takes the star pendant that you gave her, and she tucks it in a little bit deeper into her clothing.
I'm just checking what the consequences are of me giving away my star map.
Might not be a lot now that you have the staff, but yeah, go ahead and double check that. You guys have now had your breakfast. Kate will have actually made her way back over along with Ron as well, to bid you farewell. Anything in particular you guys want to do as you are setting yourselves off from the encampment?
I would like to extend my thanks to Kate and Ron. Thank you so much for your kind hospitality, good sir and good madam.
And
I want
Ron
to
will
shake
be the one.
Ron's hand.
Ron will shake your hand back and kind of looking at Rook as the hand's being shaken. Can look to Rook and then for a brief look at a moment look back to Frost. Strong grip.
I give him a approving nod also.
And back to Rook's. If you're family, then you should know he's actually a good egg. He's just sometimes a little misguided. Help him with whatever he uses for his path. I don't get it,
Oh, you mean
but
you
he
mean
does.
Bob? Sure.
Oh yeah, totally.
Maybe
Oh,
he's not
we
meant
just
for this
lost him.
kind of place. But he's actually meant for something greater.
Well, if that's the case, help him find it.
We will.
Don't let him become fertilizer too soon.
And if you ever change
We'll
your
try
minds
it.
about the adoption, just let me know.
And Kate says, "Oh, sweetie, um, I, I'm not really certain that's ever going to be in the cards, but so long as you keep him, maybe your friends. I don't know. They look kind of funny, but as long as you keep them together, you'll have a family."
Yay! Okay, I can take
That's
that.
comforting.
Family's not always blood, you know. It is here, a lot, but it's not always blood.
Good to know.
I see. Well, anyway, thank you so much again. And we'll keep an eye on Bob for you guys.
Sure, and I'm sorry, I forgot to give this to you. And she hands over to you guys a wicker basket of just a whole bunch of provisions. Ron
Oh.
actually takes off of his shoulders, looking over to you, Farrar, and says, "I noticed you didn't have a bedroll. That can't be good." Just hands over. And so you guys now get yourselves completely restocked with a lot of the provisions that you normally would have had to have gone to an adventuring shop or a general store in Claymouth for. They stock you up, and they stock you up strong.
All homemade.
Wow. Oh, Jetta, look at
Very
this.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know. What is this? It's like there's some scones, some rations, I guess.
Oh yeah, and there's the
That's-
spices.
That's
That'll make
deer
it-
cheese.
Ooh.
Cheese made
You'll
from
get
a
to
deer.
use the rations.
Yeah. And Bob, there's some of your favorite spices in there. Save it for when you actually, need to pick me up, as always.
Thanks, Mom. And I hug and kiss her. Of course.
Oh,
Till next time.
You
Might be a
guys-
while.
I know. Do good things. Be good people. And a couple of ground steps behind you, as you get the sense of some large beast behind you. You turn and you see the little giant stag that Pete has mounted on. And he says,
Ooh.
"Right, brother, it's time."
Let's go over there, guys.
One
Time to
last
move
big
out.
attacking hug from Elizabeth. And fairly quickly, Kate, Ron, and even Carrie Ann comes in to give you a bit of a group family hug. And
I
Ron,
try
the
to
la-
hold on to them as long as possible.
after a couple, Elizabeth kind of extricates herself and just goes straight into the house. And just disappears into the building. Carrie Ann lets go and follows in. Kate kind of lets go, and Ron just kind of holds you by your shoulders, like,
Kate will see Jetta that's joining in on the hug, holding on to her like
I'll be turning around just to hide the tears from my eyes.
Can imagine that my father would tell me to not forget the Furbolg Code. Bravery, effort, and honor over birth. The tribe's honor over yours. The blood of the runt is the blood of a king. And give 1,000 for nothing. Truth is the honor of the tribe.
And he does so, looking you straight in the eyes, patting you on the shoulder as he finishes the recitation. And as you guys start making your way following Pete's lead, for a brief moment, you actually hear Elizabeth come running back out, and you look back and you see she's waving some sort of a new little statuette.
keep walking, keep walking.
And you guys make
I'm
your
not
way.
looking. I'm not looking back.
You guys make
Too
your way out of Bob's village, where you walk through that arcane barrier that exists. And again, the slight silver shimmer as it passes your eyes, and you're back to the now slightly overgrown version of Glasirblad, not the well cared for version of it. And away you go.
I think I created another follower of the Traveler. We'll see. Sorry, Bob.
Well, it's fine. She's smart enough to understand who to listen to and who not.
True.
So
That's her
Rook,
prerogative now.
Yes,
what's your
Bob?
plans now?
Oh,
Came here on
I'm
the
look-
run, but we're going to civilization again. Will you be
Ah.
traveling, companioning us to the north?
I mean, I should be fine. I got my ways of getting around town without being noticed, so yeah. I'll stick with you guys for the meantime.
You will stand out with us. Especially Frar. He's not that good at disguises. Me, you've not seen it yet, but me and Yeda can be anybody we like, and I suddenly transform into an exact twin of you as I use my Furbolg trait,
Huge.
where I can do disguise.
And so
Oh,
you're suddenly looking at a mirror of yourself, Rook.
I'm looking forward to seeing what psychopathic properties you have.
sure. Oh, Bob, check this out. I can also do this. And then I change my form into like a smaller version of Bob.
It wouldn't be actually the twin of you, by the way, because we are too different in height, I think. So it would have been like an
Good
Amazon version of you. Yeah.
And like a smaller version.
I can only go down 1 feet, so it will still be like 6 feet.
So
Don't talk
between
to
the
me
two
or
of
my
you
son
guys,
ever again.
between the two of you guys, you actually end up equaling yourselves off in heights to having a mini Bob and a big Rook. And Mini Bob,
Oh, you
I can't claim Mini Bob. That was Dak that said that. So hey.
Oh, you can do magic as well.
Yes.
As I change
of
back
course.
into myself again.
Oh, I think I can. I'll stay like this for a while.
I blink
You
and
look pretty
rub my
cool.
eyes. What the fuck?
Yeah, which one's the real Bob?
Yes, I'm the real Bob. But no, never mind. Anyway,
That's so cool. What other
Well,
abilities
real
do you
Bob,
have?
Please stand up.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I'll
what
poof
do
that
you bring
out
to the
into memory.
table?
Well, I have this one as well. So I cast a spectral hand and make it move around, try to reach into Bob's pockets and Jetta's pockets.
roll
So
sleight of hand.
Oh,
You're like a sorcerer.
well, not really. More like,
Bob,
how do
what's
you say?
Bob? Actually, no. We're gonna do it this way. You are able to navigate this spectral hand a little bit into Bob's pockets, and then you go over to Jetta's pockets, and and you do this very deftly and very quickly. And Bob, you get like, oh, she went into my pocket. Jetta, you do the same. Bob, you reach into your pocket. What would have been a trinket that would have been in one of your pockets?
One pocket is all filled with pebbles, which
Okay.
I use for my magic stone magic.
Okay,
Where
so
I
you
flicker magic stones to people. The other one is filled with all knickknacks, like an wish star sapphire, which I still think I have.
no, you don't have that anymore. That one was
Did
you
I
gave to
sell it? Did I
Belifra.
sell it?
No, you gave it to Belifra.
I thought I just gave my money to her.
No, she asked for this for the gem as well,
Oh yeah,
and you
oh
left
yeah,
it with
right,
her.
yeah, oh yeah, right.
Yep.
And also the gems, 50 worth GP. I think I already sold those.
Yep.
So it would just be herbs and green stuff, nature things, seeds and herbs and spices.
Okay. So you go
Just
to reach
nuts.
into the pocket with the spices, and there's something that's not leafy in there. So you pull it out, and sure enough, it's a phallus. Jetta, you go to reach into your pocket, and what you find is what you feel is a whole bunch of leafy materials, spices after a fashion. That Rook has just quickly switched with the spectral hand between the two.
Where
of
did
you
my
guys.
dicks go?
Ask Bob.
Wait, I have dicks in my pocket. Pull out
Oh, let's trade.
yeah,
There we go.
here you have back.
Back to normal.
It's nice. So
Okay,
you're a
thank you.
magician. You're a magician.
Something like that, yes.
I see. Well, if you like to travel with us, maybe we should do like a hazing process or something.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you do?
Um,
I did
This'll
Google
be-
Translate. I don't know if it's the good
Yeah.
English word.
This is when Putter would step up and he says, it's kind of a rite of passage.
Rite
The-
of passage.
The commoners prefer to do it this way, where they make sure that you're part of the group by making you do something silly, dangerous, sometimes both.
do all adventuring parties do something like this?
Well, some people kill when they do it. Looking over at you, Jeddah.
Fuck off, Putter.
Spade.
I think Frar would think of a good hazing challenge.
I look up at you guys like, okay.
No, I like Rook. She's very much like me. I don't think she needs to do a hazing process.
Or maybe
Let's
you
just
do
say-
between her and Frar. See what she got. What do you think,
All
Frar?
right.
You haven't had a battle in a while. How about a sparring session?
Fine.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna fight Big Red over there.
Yeah, you have magic, right? You're a magician.
Start taking off my gauntlets.
Quickly
Oh,
switch his weapon around when he comes charging at you, as you did with my.
Take down my
my spice.
weapons. Take down my pauldrons. Right? Bring up my two
Non-lethal.
fists.
Let's just be clear.
Let's go.
Jeddah.
Okay. Okay. All right. No weapons, huh?
All right, this is what we're doing. Roll me some initiative then.
It's all
Oh.
still here.
Just the two of you guys. You guys find yourselves a little bit of an open space in the forest. Not much.
Charm.
All right. So Rook, you watch as he's like carefully taking off his pauldrons, trying to posture for himself just a little bit for you, and you're like, "All right, here's an opening." What do? You get the first turn.
Okay, so we agree. No weapons, huh?
It's all skill here.
Okay. Okay. I will go around his back, use Mage Hand to pull his shirt over his eyes. And then as a bonus
it's
action,
gonna be
I
very
will...
hard because it's like a coat that closes the
'Kay.
thing.
Good
Oh.
to know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So the first round will be like all buttons, like.
All right. I will try to unbuckle your belt then.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Let me look at the art first. I think the belt is under the coat.
Well, yeah, it's a mage hand. We'll see what happens here. So
All right.
you go to unbuckle the belt. What else? Or is that going to be
And
your
then
action?
As a bonus action, yeah, that will be my action. And then as a bonus action, I will disengage and go as far away as possible.
All right, roll for me a sleight of hand check. If this will be a competitive against Frar's perception check.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh,
I
no.
want to use my inspiration for this.
Oh no! You have inspiration.
Fuck yeah!
You needed the inspiration. Okay, so
Yes.
you're like, okay, let's set him off, and you cast the mage hand to just quickly try to undo the belt. And Frar, you notice what she's doing, and just like something towards your midsection. So you go there and you realize, oh, it's the belt. Hold on to it before she strips you down, and then she's gone. She disappears from beside you.
Wait, I don't get a chance to like catch her.
She
Bonus
disengaged.
action, disengage.
Like I use riposte.
You could no, and unfortunately not with the disengage.
Ah.
That completely disables that ability.
Isn't the
Damn.
mage
Rogues,
hand
man.
action?
All right.
Mage hand's
Oh
the
yeah,
action.
rogue.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, rogue.
Yeah.
Rogues.
So I
So
don't
what
know
do you-
where she goes.
Well, no, you can see her. She just dips away from you in a way that you can't just completely grab her. So, but she's how fast is your movement, Rook?
My movement speed is 30 feet.
Yeah, so you could still close the gap if you want, Frar.
Ooh.
Technically, I can be next to her, can't I?
Yeah, you can.
All right, I'm gonna do
You're right.
that, and I'm going to punch.
Oh,
Oh, it's an at 20.
All right, all right.
Oh, ow!
And also,
Ow.
I'm gonna do a grappling strike.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead and roll your damage too. I know this is less lethal, but just go ahead and do that.
How much
Okay.
damage is that? 7, 7,
That is a
14?
Nike ton of. Yeah. What
It's-
is that?
and also
Ow.
it's plus the. Wait, hold on. Oh no, never mind. This is for the
14.
strength check.
It's actually 20 points of damage total.
I'm down.
Nah, you're not
20
down.
points of.
Well,
I'm not.
hold on. I'll-
No, you were at 31, so you'll be at 11 points now.
11 points. Okay. So
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also I want to do the grappling to grab her.
Yep.
Okay.
So you now grab. So you give her a thud and then quickly pull her into you.
But I need to
Ow.
do a what's it called? To even try to grapple target. I think I have to do a athletics check, right?
Yeah, you're good point. So actually, I will give this. Hang on, you can expend it. Yeah, okay. So let's see if you actually grapple her then. So then, yeah, do your with your superiority die added to it for your athletics check, and now I'm gonna get either an athletics or an acrobatics check from Rook.
Right.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah. So yeah, you take that point, that
This-
damage. And
This
he
might have been a bad
squeezes you in.
idea to pick the big guy to
Yeah.
do the fight.
He
We should've
squeezes
went
you
with
in.
Jetta.
So far, you
Okay,
squeeze her
so-
in, and that would
Yeah.
mostly be your turn. I give you the free speaking action if you want it.
All right.
What the hell? Let me go!
Tap out before I slam you into the ground.
Tap out! You're the one who instigated this!
It's your
You
turn.
let me
Agree
go.
to it.
What?
It's your turn.
Okay. I am grappled. I will whistle for Checkers to come mess with Frar.
Okay, so you're gonna do this with
Um,
help.
I am going to try to wriggle my way out of him.
All right, with advantage. Go for it.
Okay. Acrobatics.
Give me another strength check. This time it's a straight roll.
Oh.
Yeah. So what happens,
Wriggle away.
Frar? You hear as Rook kind of does a little whistle, and an owl comes, starts going at your face. You get yourself free, Rook.
All right.
You still have that would
Yeah.
have been your action to get out. I'm gonna say you still have your movement
Bonus
bonus
action to dash away.
Oh, so now you're 60 feet away. All right.
Mhm.
So you guys start doing
Get
this
away
chase
from me.
around trees. Frar, you gonna keep on giving a chase, or you gonna just say you won?
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna go in. This
All
is
right.
a fight of my lifetime.
So are you gonna try and close the gap completely?
Yes.
Okay, so you go, and she's fast, so you're gonna have to book it through the trees and
But-
up and over.
But hold on. I'm gonna use action surge.
Spiders,
I love
man.
how we're expending all our abilities.
Yep. Okay, action surge on a player versus player.
And I'm going to fuck man. I'm using a lot of my resources on this.
Yeah, I know you are. DM is definitely taking note of this fact.
Oh no. It's because like we have a lot of chances to take short rests, so like I use them up.
Sure.
Anyway, I'll do I guess an attack
All right, that's probably gonna hit, right?
and then a grappling strike.
Definitely hits.
And another grappling strike. So again, another acrobatics or athletics check. Oofda.
Oh damn. Hmm.
I don't think you can roll that high.
No, I don't think I can. And I'm
Oh, you
grappled
could.
again.
You needed a nat 20 to roll that high, so you are again
Yeah.
grappled.
You're still alive though, right?
Yeah, you're only taking 5 points of damage on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
5 points.
Oh boy, I'm almost down.
with that superiority die, right?
No. The superiority.
Oh, the superiority
is
die
for the
doesn't
strength
count
check.
onto it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
add 7 points back to you. I miscounted that.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
It's only 4 damage.
Yep. All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
it is now your turn, as you
More
are
damage.
grappled again by Frar. What are you gonna do, Rook?
I am bruised and my nose is bleeding already. And I go like, fine. I'm tapping out. Let me go now.
Good. You can take a
Checkers,
punch.
what are you doing?
I stand up
Ugh.
and I extend my hand out to her.
I take your hand.
Well done, well done.
You need to,
That's
maybe
smart.
Jetta should
How?
have done the fight.
Considering how she killed someone, yeah, no.
As
I'd
I
know.
say,
rather
yeah.
fight
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
actually.
As I shout well done to her, I cast a level 2 healing word on her.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
We'll
She
need to
could have
work on
fought my
your
duplicate.
strategy.
9 HP. Oh, that was a shame from the second level.
Aw, yeah.
Capacity.
Hang on.
Not bad.
I'll teach you some tricks. Don't worry.
That was. Oh, I see. Yeah. 90 HP. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
That would be great. Yeah, I could learn a thing or two from you. Like, learn how to dodge you better, maybe?
I would say,
Oh.
for you, you're more like a scout.
So
Yeah,
Well, I can tell you're very quick on your feet. And good with the
I guess
knives.
you can say. I mean,
Oh, you're more the stabby type.
Mhm.
But how did you manage to learn magic?
well, let's just say it's a trade secret.
I see. Somebody taught you.
Maybe? Or maybe I learned by myself? I don't know.
Maybe a story for later then. When we get more familiarized with each other.
That's true. I just
How
met you
about-
guys, so
How about at tonight's camp we all share one secret?
Could be good
Okay.
for bonding.
Yeah. Like
gotcha.
truth or dare.
Oh,
Except it's only truth.
Yeah. Or we could add the dares in. Maybe not.
That's
why not
just-
make it
No,
more
that would be
interesting?
terrifying.
That's just the trickster talking.
Oh, let's make it more interesting. Why not I take a flask, add some alcohol into it?
Oh, I don't drink, sorry.
I do.
Okay,
I have a very
it's not
high
fair.
tolerance.
Only you and I will be drinking. And you, yeah. I don't think I could drink up against you.
I already
Apparently,
tried.
I have a
It
very high
doesn't work.
tolerance.
I'll just keep
Now
it away.
this is Bob. As Frar says, apparently I have a very high tolerance. You also enjoy the memory of you being back in the town of Roru, where you drank him under the table. That was like 6 months ago.
Oh man, I
One
need to
time I drank
record these, man.
That's what the Twitch is for.
I
Okay.
need to record these
You can
clips.
You need
clip
to take some
So like
notes.
we can just bring it in the next episode. or
Like,
something.
this is what happened. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So,
but it's glitchy.
Bob, roll for me a perception check, please.
We're still in the forest?
You are still in the forest. All
18.
right. So, with a perception check of 18. Nice. Okay. With a perception check of 18, you guys are after your little hazing ritual. You start making your way through the forest, kind of backtracking the way that you came from when you first left your companion, the merchant that you came into the forest with.
It
At
would be more
Scorehill.
logical to go north, though.
This
I
is
think we
north.
should go north.
And so you guys are actually already traveling a little bit around a little. Well, actually, you tell me. Would you want to go to Scorehill or would you want to go around Scorehill? Because that's kind of your option.
I don't exactly. Oh no, I want to go. Yeah, well, do you want to guys There's if we follow the Glasirblad forest all the way to the north, to the peaks, to the west peaks, we are going to come across Score Hill, the town. That's some place where you are wanted, Rook.
I suppose so, yes. But if it can't be avoided, then I might just hide.
I don't care to go there. My kind is not very much welcome there, so.
I think we
see.
have enough stuff.
That
And we
happens.
just-
And why don't we, go around the town instead? Take a detour.
Alright.
All right, so you guys make your path to swing wide, kind of backtracking to where you separated yourself from that merchant previously. You get to that trail, look up and down the trail, waiting for a moment where you might not be seen if you want, unless you just don't care. You can just make your way across the trail anyway, and carry on into the Glasirblad forest on the north side of the course instead. Carrying
I still
on.
don't have a good grasp of where Hillholm is.
So that's the trick, is that you don't really know. All you know is that it's at the foothills of the Great West Peaks somewhere. You
Okay.
got a general direction from a merchant once.
Okay, so we just need to go, keep going towards the mountains, Roger.
Yeah, that pretty much covers it.
So, I don't know if we told you already, Rook, but there was an accident in Claymouth where Jeddah also did like a wrestle fight with somebody else, knuckle fight, and she accidentally killed somebody.
Oh, that's the murder part, yes.
Yeah, so, oh wait, we were not supposed to talk about it anymore, I forgot. Or at least to other people,
Well,
right? Yeah.
It's not her fault. I mean, it was an accident, right?
It was.
I believe
It
so.
was murder.
Before you
It
carry
was
on,
an
Bob, just for a quick
accident.
second.
Bob by now is convinced by you that it was an accident. You've said it so many times. So, and I wasn't
Yeah.
there to witness it because I was in the other room. So I have not seen actually what happened. Only Frar and Potter, I think. No, Potter was
So-
also asleep.
I stand
Frar.
by what
Only
Yeah,
I
Frar.
Putter was
say.
also
Only
asleep,
Frar.
yeah.
yeah, only Frar. Only
I
Frar.
stand
So,
by what it say, by what I say.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is murder.
Jeddah,
and-
you feel your hair just twitch a little bit beside your ear. She says, and you hear this. I like this one. She understands.
Yes. I think I can convert her. You hear me say out loud to no one.
While I'm meanwhile continuing with my story, saying that we now have to reconcile with his family. That's why we're going north to the Great West Peaks, to a place called Hillholm, where his family lives. We don't exactly know where. It's somewhere, maybe at the edge of the
Yes.
mountains. I've never been there before.
Which we should probably talk about on the way there, how we're going to approach that and let a mother know that her son was murdered by us.
So,
That's an awkward conversation.
mhm. So while you may be wanted by the authorities of the little town in this forest, we are wanted in Claymouth, the capital of Espia.
We're fugitives!
So we're
That's all right. I mean, I'm
kinda
kind of running away from Claymouth as well, so yes, birds of a feather.
no,
Exiles and fugitives.
must be destiny. The stars must have foreseen this to happen.
Maybe
It
so.
sounds like a
Yes.
prophecy.
Well, welcome to the Naughty Six.
I thank you.
Hang on.
The Nutty Six. Huh.
Yeah, you
I
don't.
Wait.
think there's 5 of us.
You don't want to meet the sixth one.
Yeah. Wait, what? Who's the sixth one?
You don't want to meet him. Trust me.
Oh,
And
all right.
I wink at Frar. Like there's no sixth.
Can I insight check that?
Yes, you can insight check that.
It probably helps that Jenna's face right now
Persuasion
is like,
check.
Oh,
Or sorry, deception check, I should say.
deception.
Yeah. That's a good insight check.
Watch Bob get like a 20. Oh, never mind.
As you see me like very obviously wink towards Frar, and
Yeah.
There's no 6, right?
oh, that's always what we say when we're at the village to just confuse people. It used to be 5, but since you're here, we're with 5 now, so I upped it to 6.
I see. All right, so there's no 6. There's a 6.
Maybe.
Yes, but you don't want to meet them. Just tell that to me
Sure.
when they ask.
All right.
the Traveler could be the 6th member.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who
He's
is
the
completely
traveler?
murdered.
The Traveler is the best god ever. I'll tell you what. I think you would like him.
Here's a pamphlet.
I do have pamphlets.
I know because you already gave me one, Efron one, another one.
I'm not one for gods and deities, but thank you, I guess.
I'll
This one
change
only
your
gets you in
mind.
trouble.
I can sense that, yes. All right, so where to now, guys?
Well, you guys will carry your, for the sake of moving the story along, you guys are going to make your way through through the day without too much hassle. I'm going to actually just do this by way of a couple of rules because it will take you a couple of days to even get to the northern edge of the Glasirblad forest. Probably more like 3 or 4 days. So we'll just do this as simple straight rolls because this is Bob's home. It's relatively familiar.
Let's at least roleplay the first night of.
Oh yeah, we're
in-
totally
in
going to
the
do that.
forest, because somebody mentioned Truver there, so that's fun.
Nah, we better do it. You're totally right. So you guys get to your first, to the first evening. The sun gets low. The trees, they start to creak a little bit more in the wind as it seems to kind of cool off for you guys. It's still quite warm out. Like you're still only in the middle of the summer months, and so it's still quite warm out. But so the shade provides some respite. But there is a breeze that kind of gives a little bit, whatever sweat you guys develop throughout the day just kind of cools, the breeze cools you off a little bit quicker than usual, perhaps. So you guys set yourselves up for your camp. You watch Jetta as Bob puts together a fire the right way. And you guys now have this camp for the evening. No issues because Bob was able to, with his 18 perception check, see any sort of dangers and kind of clear you guys away from it. So here you are at your camp.
How far away from how do you call it? From Score Hill are we now?
You'll be almost a full days away, probably certainly 12 hours away from it.
Don't make the fire too big, guys. We might be spotted by people from Score Hill.
Your
Fair
hat
enough.
is disappearing a corner
Yeah,
of your
it's,
head.
I really have to lean in to keep it visible. Maybe I just need to do unicorn style and just put it.
I
like
love it.
this.
There you go.
That's perfect.
Like constantly sit like this. I think I can just put it like this. Yeah, like a real party hat.
There you
But
go.
I feel like a leprechaun now, and you don't see the
That's a
point.
weird hat.
Oh,
It
that's
needs some
hilarious.
stars.
All right, so you have the evening, and actually, Bob, with once you set the fire, the stars are out. Whatever light cloud cover you had is being blown away, so you do have a nice clear view of the sky tonight.
Awesome. Then I would like to use at least an hour to do a ritual and create a new replacement for my star necklace. I looked it up. It's the star map. I homebrewed it into a star necklace instead of a star map.
Right.
But it says I can, if I lose the map, or at least lose the necklace, I gave it away. I can perform a 1-hour ceremony to magically create a replacement. So maybe like a piece of metal like starts to swirl up from the light of the stars, and you see like dust coming down from the sky, filling up a new necklace. that I then hang out on my around my neck. And as I do that, you see the lights on my joints. My joints light up with bright light. This time in the form of a dragon. Or a chalice.
Nice.
I think a dragon. You already saw a dragon before. A chalice this time.
Ooh, you're looking fancy there, Bob.
And that heals your the last injuries you had from the day. As the light that shines off me will heal you for 1d8.
You feel the
Oh,
Plus my
warmth.
wisdom modifier.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that out. You feel the warmth, kind of from the starry form of Bob's joints, just kind of come in actually at your cheeks, and then kind of warm out throughout the rest of your body. And you see
Hey, Jack.
as you take 8 points of healing.
thank you. Wow. I'm full. My
you can see,
my
my-
bruises just disappear.
As the light dims down again, and you can see the stars brightly again, you can see my powers come from the star.
That's interesting and really pretty. Hmm.
It made me an outcast in my tribe. That's the reason why people don't like me around. They find it not normal. But I'm connected to
see.
them, and they guide me to where I need to go. That's how I met Jeddah, and Torina, and Hanar. And eventually also you two.
It's good.
So Frar, truth or dare?
There.
You cannot handle the truth.
I don't think I can.
I dare you to jump over the fire.
I stand up. And I take a deep squat. Then, with every constriction of my muscles, I throw myself into the air.
Athletics
and
check.
fall down like a tombstone.
Do you fall down like a
What's the check?
tombstone on the fire or behind the fire?
Over the fire. Didn't he say over the fire?
That's
So,
what we're gonna find out. Roll your athletics check. Let's find out.
Alright.
Hey, there's a follow coming up. Watch out for the boom. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. With an athletics check.
And I
Frar
jumps
jumps.
here go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to say that if he jumps really high, I will catch him.
Okay.
I will,
Okay.
Like in my arms, like.
You're gonna get pummeled.
Kind of hilarious. Okay. Okay. So, you take your squat. You extend your legs, and as you do, Bob kind of goes out in front of where you are going to land, and you're like, you're not going sideways at all. You end up going like Bugs Bunny on the pole. It kind of arms wrapped around Bob on both and legs, just kind of into Bob as you collapse onto him. No damage because Bob was prepared for you, but you happily leap over
can
the
he
fire.
handle my weight though?
Yeah, Bob can totally.
Oh shit!
That's
damn
the
it.
sound you guys make as you connect. So
There's something about that
Explosion.
delay that's super weird.
I know it is a big delay. That's El Jap that just follows. So thanks for the follow.
So my strong perk does not count for this, right?
Uh,
No, this is only
I
for
have a
carrying
powerful
capacity.
build, of course.
Yeah, he's got a powerful build, so he counts as a size larger when he's catching you.
And what's
So
his
he'll-
current size?
Whenever I'm carrying something, I have
A big
I'm a
version of
size
medium.
larger, so-
Big,
He's
'cause I also
taller than
have
you
this
are.
one.
Yeah, but that doesn't change what you could do.
Oh,
That
okay.
just changes what you're good at. That doesn't change your
Punch him in
size.
the
Just changes.
face.
Yeah, there you go. So you guys catch.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah. And
But not a strong punch.
Oh, he is the same as me. He also counts as one size larger when
Oh, does
he's
he?
carrying
Yeah.
stuff. Yes.
okay,
But-
then you better
it
do an
says,
athletics check, Bob.
For the purpose of determining your
Uh-oh.
carrying capacity.
But he's not carrying something. Oh, he's not carrying something, right? I'm doing the carrying.
Oh
He's
no,
just
you're not.
wait.
Technicalities.
What if I
Word
carry you down?
as written, rules as written. Bob will be fine. Bob will be fine.
But maybe just to share the masculinity, when I put you down, you can try to lift me with your.
That's what you're gonna
Take
do.
like
Efficient
basically trying to pick up Shaq.
That's right.
basketballer.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I could actually do that.
You're gonna
Oh
try?
my
That would be
goodness.
hilarious.
This great
Sure.
big bro hug coming on right now. Show me your athletics. Can you pick up a Bob?
Come on, athletics.
Yeah,
Make
as-
myself big.
And the
As
yeah,
you lift me from the ground. Oh, it's been a
I
while
can
since
do it
somebody
too.
didn't know.
there's a lot of bromance going on right now, girls.
And then I set him down like on the chair like a princess, or wherever he was sitting.
Oh, you're strong for a little man.
Excuse me.
It's the strong orc inside of you.
Have you heard of ants? They can carry 10 times their weight.
Yeah, but you're an orc, not an ant.
I am an ant of this world, and I can carry 10 times my weight.
Like red ants bite, but I've never seen you bite. So
Do you want to?
no, not really. With those tusks, no.
Rook, I think things are getting a little kinky over there.
I know. I know. Maybe we should back off. Yeah, let's just back off.
Yeah.
Suddenly there's an awkward silence when we keep walking. It's both the
Jetta and I will back away slowly.
Yeah.
Just,
Give him
as
some
you guys
privacy.
all-
How about you, Putter? Do you think you can lift me?
No. That's it. That's all I can say.
And I will lift him up with one arm.
Oh,
Probably.
just,
Like
Bob,
this.
truth or dare?
Truth. And I put him down.
Ever been in love?
No.
Good. That's all. That's all I'm going to do for putter.
Good.
How about you, Jetta? What's your secret?
So truth then?
Yes, truth.
You have to ask me a question first.
Did you kill him? Was it murder?
It was
I
not
whisper in your ear.
purposeful murder.
No, I'm not the one asking the question. That's
It
wrong.
was accidental
I'm just
murder.
whispering a suggestion.
All right. What's the most shameful thing you've done?
That's tricky. Besides for the murder, I would say when I woke up, I had to steal to survive. So it wasn't the most fun thing in the world, and I got in a lot of trouble for it.
That's all right. I mean, you only did what you needed to do to survive.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. But there was a air of pride there, so
I see.
that's mine. What about you, Rook?
I would take dare.
Dare.
Mm,
What should we dare her to do? She already fought
more
this
punches.
far.
No more punches. No more grappling.
Putter leans in, says, "Wouldn't mind seeing what she can do with a blade."
Against you, Putter?
I'm going to pass for this one.
I have an idea. And I'll snap my finger, and an exact copy of Jetta will appear next to me. Why don't you
Will
fight her?
you- She won't murder me, won't she?
No. I control her.
All right.
Well, I guess that's not
Okay.
good.
trial by fire then. Fine. Okay. I'll whip out my
Trial
rapier.
by fire.
And I point to the campfire.
Hey.
But it's,
You got it,
it's
Big Red.
way
You got
too
it.
easy to attack her like that. Let me make it a little bit more difficult. I said, okay, Jeddah.
Yeah.
As I cast
Um.
reduce on you.
Reduce
Reduce your size to small,
As you, honey, I shrunk the kids to a rook.
like halfling size. You're now halfling size. And also the image, the mirror image probably. But to make it more difficult for you.
Oh my god! What the hell did you do to me? Why am I so small?
Oh no, not you. No, I did Jeddah.
Oh, me.
Oh, you did
Oh.
Jeddah.
Yeah,
Even
The
better.
target.
Jeddah?
I made the
Oh.
target smaller. The target.
Oh, the duplicate.
Yeah,
okay.
I asked
All
consent of Jeddah, so I didn't ask consent of you. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
I got
Retcon.
completely confused. Like,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe I said it wrong, but
There was a
Your
little
head is right
baby.
beside,
Yeah.
on my screen, your head is right beside Rook, and so when you started looking to your right, you're looking at Rook. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I got
yeah,
confused.
for me, Jeddah is exactly next to me.
There you go.
In the group.
Yeah,
Oh, technology, how I love you.
So, yeah.
But yeah, Jeddah is the one who I reduce to a small size, so that also her mirror image shrinks, and it's more difficult to hit.
Okay.
That's him running around.
All right. So
Yeah,
then,
keep zigzagging.
all right.
Alright.
Perception check first, Rook.
Alright, sure. Ooh, 13?
There was something
that
else
do?
that came after it. Is that what it was? 13?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
cool. And I'm going to get you to roll for me whatever attack you want to do on the duplicate of Jeddah.
Okay. Let's try this. Booming blade with my rapier.
Oh, okay. So you're going to close the gap, do Booming Blade, and yeah, you actually have to attack. Oh, I don't think an 8's going to hit, is it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So you go to fly.
Oh my god, it's really hard to hit. Oh, it's so small and so
Gotta
fast.
do better than that.
Come here, you.
take a.
Can I hit
You
that?
could try, yeah. Through your duplicate, though,
Okay.
right?
My duplicate actually cannot hit.
Cannot hit. So I
She
want you
can
to.
cast spells, but not.
I want you to make your. If you're gonna make your duplicate, make it look like she's going to attack. You could do that.
Okay.
At which
And
point, roll
there's
for me
a
a deception check.
feature of the trickery cleric where if me and then my duplicate are within 5 feet of the target, I think they get disadvantage because they're confused. Let me see.
Yeah,
if
I know.
it's
That's why I had her do the perception check.
disadvantage or-
Yeah, I kind of made that mechanic happen, whether it was supposed to happen or not. So yeah, okay. So are you actually staying within 5 feet of your duplicate too? Then. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right then. I would like you to roll for me a deception check.
Okay. Deception.
Yeah, no, it's
Ooh.
really easily told. You could still tell which one's the duplicate, which one's not. Go ahead and throw out another attack if you want to try.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh no!
That is a
20.
natural 20 on the duplicate.
Dish kebab.
Oh,
Oh, I only got a 1 on the
Oh, poo.
extra, but 12.
Yeah. So, with that, you
Ow.
get you do hit the duplicate for 12 points of damage as it's just kind of doing some zigzagging. This small elven, small halfling-sized elven version of Jeddah, and you're like, okay, fine, enough, and you just skewer it right there. What happens with your duplicate when it gets hit?
Oh, that was my roll.
that was
To
Jetta. That was
Rapier.
just do
Oh,
a,
that's
like,
not.
yeah,
Oh.
that's me.
Oh, jeez,
She rolled an attack.
that's a Jeddah roll.
Yeah. So it's just like a little prick on
A little prick.
Brooke's foot.
12
Okay.
piercing damage.
So
A little prick of 12.
Why
are
are
you
you
not
not
I didn't realize you were actually going to do any attacking. I thought you were just doing all the dodging, Jeddah. But now that I know that, yeah, Rook, you take 12 points of piercing damage as your foot gets
Ouch.
stapled to the ground by a rapier.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Still painful.
Yeah.
All right, what are you gonna do?
From the pain.
Hmm.
She's still right beside you.
Is that Jetta or is that the duplicate?
That would have been Jeddah that did that attack. The duplicate can't actually hit.
These trials so far has been very bloody.
Yeah.
Like really
Come on,
bloody.
hey, Jetta. I am going to hit with my rapier and booming blade again.
All right.
Jedi,
Oh no!
I shouted,
No.
Jedi. I thought
Oh,
just she was gonna hit it.
Damn it! Stay
Can't I
still.
cheer to
Rook,
give her
we
advantage?
gotta get you some rolls. Oh
I
man,
know.
and that one.
All the rolls are going to you guys, man.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You know,
That's
that's
a lot.
actually the
Action, I'm gonna
trial of
disengage.
the group itself, because I think all of us had our days of just brawling.
That is true. Everybody did. Thanks, Jap. It's kind of been a thing for us. So, you go to swing, but your foot is stuck to the ground. You just can't quite get the purchase you're looking for. It's back to Jeddah. What are you gonna do?
Can I
Same
can I
thing.
bonus action disengage and move away?
Yes. What I will say is you can actually grab the rapier, yank it out of your foot, and then dip. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you.
It's a statistic.
As soon as Jedi starts to stab people again, which is by the way because you're small, it's a negative D4 on the roll, on the damage, I think.
Oh, that's good. So it's not 12 points of damage. It's only 8.
Okay.
Oh,
A
okay.
D4,
That's
a D4,
true, yeah.
not a 4, a D4.
Oh, sorry. We'll go ahead and roll the d4 then, please, Bob.
Oh yeah, it's her roll. She's the one who.
Oh, me.
But I will also.
Yeah. So only 8 points of damage.
I will also break the concentration on the spell as I see that it's already going out of control. And I
Jeddah.
will. I will cast again. Hang on. Play nice. Healing word level 2 on our new guest.
All right.
It was
It's
non-lethal.
still damage.
Oh,
If you're still damage.
Roll your healing.
Ew.
9
So
damage.
that's 9 points. So you're back to full health again then, Rook.
Play nice, Jedi.
Okay.
It is your turn now, Rook.
regret taking.
We know you
No, it's
can.
not-
We know you can fight. We want to see her fight and hit the target. And you made her miss like that. You distracted her in the foot, and she just threw all the way in the bush.
A distraction, you say? Checkers. Distracting Jetta. I
Roll
close
it.
in. Booming blade.
Second person that gets an owl.
With
in the face.
advantage.
Oh no!
Wow. Okay, Jeddah, does a 13 hit?
No, not even close, sadly.
Oh,
Balls. All right. Yes, the owl comes in. How do you respond to the owl coming fluttering at your face, Jeddah?
So Jetta in the past has had very good perception and being able to see things even in the midst of chaos, so she just stays focused and doesn't really even interact with
Yeah.
the owl. Just
So you're therefore able to
Dodge.
easily dodge Rook when Rook gets her rapier out. Rook, it's just been a week. It's been a heck of a few days here. Nothing is going your way.
Damn it.
Bless you.
Bonus action disengaging.
Thank you.
Okay.
We didn't say fight. We just said throw a knife.
So is it me? I'll have my duplicate go over to Rook, but I'll stay put.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have the duplicate run up and act like she's about to
This
swing,
is
but
bullying.
she can't.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a deception check again. Competitive against Rook's perception.
All right. Come on, please roll high.
16.
You're convinced that this is the real Jeddah coming at you.
Oh my god, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna get ready. Gonna try to stab it with my rapier then.
By the way, you can tell we're definitely trying to get you something high. So keep going.
Oh!
The dice.
Alright,
Come on,
Checkers.
Rook.
You still have
Come on,
advantage because
dude.
Jeddah can't see what's going on because Checkers is blocking the real Jeddah, even though you think the real
Come
Jeddah's
on.
right here.
15 to hit.
17, because you're with advantage.
Oh, 17. Alright,
That does
17.
hit.
That does hit.
And
Finally.
Whatcha, booming blade.
you notice that your blade just goes through the duplicate. And she's
God.
just like,
Damn it.
so you know it's the duplicate now.
What you also notice, Jeddah, as this is happening, is once she finally gets frustrated enough and gets purchase, had that actually been you, the way she flourishes her rapier would have actually not only entered your body, but that one would have curled up and then stirred your insides a little bit. This would have been a fuck ton of damage to you if she had actually made purchase to you beforehand. And so you're looking at
So
this like,
seeing that, Jeddah will be like, whoa, that was such a cool move from like 30 feet away.
Holy shit!
I
she
am
could have killed
panting
you.
and sweating.
That was
Are we
so
done now?
badass.
I get it now. She's like a bee.
Remind
I
me
guess you
not
could say
to
that.
She
A hornet.
stings like a
Remind me not
butterfly.
to get in a fight.
How does
No.
it go again?
I'm
Move
not sure
like
how
a
that goes.
float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I guess that's how it goes, yes.
You need to stick close to me.
She flies like an owl, stings like a bee.
Flies like an owl, kills like an eagle.
Like, because owls fly without any noise.
Yeah.
Do they?
That's true, that's true.
That is so cool.
And she has
Thank
an
you,
owl.
thank you.
and Checkers comes to settle on your shoulder.
Whew, whew. Thanks to this little guy over here, but yeah, I worked up a sweat. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeddah. Come over here. I give my hand to you.
I go over. Give Brooke a little side hug. Because
Oh, thanks.
Jeddah has a buddy now and she's excited.
That's all good. I think I need a bit more practice, and I guess you guys can help me out.
Are you
I
kidding?
think
That
you'll
was
find that out
awesome.
yourself.
Oh, thank you.
You can hold your
I mean-
own.
I'd like to think so. Yes, thank you.
I think if we put what we know together, we could create something even better.
I like how you think, Big Red. Maybe we could come up with something, indeed.
Definitely.
Putter slaps his knees and says, "Oh, that's enough for me tonight. Good night, you nutty six." And he just goes over to his bedroll and starts crawling him into it.
Why do you call yourselves the Nutty Six anyway? What's so nutty about? Oh,
Everything.
Dicks.
you guys are nuts. I guess. Literally dicks.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I guess
like
you
an
guys.
obsession to Jeddah for some reason. I think it's because she doesn't have one.
Well, I don't have one
How do
either.
you know? Just saying.
Well, so it's hard to tell with you elves, to be honest.
Yeah.
That is
And
that is a strange image to put in my head.
what? Jeddah with a dick?
Elf dicks?
It would.
Can I roll a
Blow
history
my
check
mind.
to see if I ever saw her pee? Did I ever see her pee up straight?
You could roll a history check.
Natural 20, come on.
Can I remember with him to give him advantage?
Oh,
No. No,
Would have been
unfortunately.
a natural 20 if you had given me that.
I know, right? Bob, in your mind, you're trying to think back to the last moments where you saw anybody in your party, and the only thing you can think of is the great big red thing that Frar has,
Oh God.
because he was dangling it out last night in Carrie Ann Moss's house.
Yeah, how's that image working out for you?
Block this from my
Question.
memory.
Oh my
You
god,
don't
Abs.
remember.
I have a
Oh, man.
question. If
Okay.
I cast disguise self and make
Oh, no.
Jeddah, you know where this is going.
I already know where this is going.
no.
Can I create a dick for Jeddah?
You can disguise self to allow yourself to appear as though you have a little bit of a bulge where a where
She just
it would
gives
be
herself the
appropriate had you
biggest
been
bulge.
male. Yeah.
I do so and make sure it's extra big.
Oh God. It goes on the leg.
It's like stuffing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like stuffing it not with just a sock. It's like stuffing it with like one of those big poofy woolly socks
Sausage.
instead. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Pool noodles down there.
Happy birthday, Sky. Okay, so
Great session. Loving the roleplay.
She's got a combat stick anytime.
all right.
Always
Oh
on.
my god.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
you
where-
smuggling a sausage or something.
That's right, I am.
Is that an axe, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm happy to see everybody.
I inch away from Greta bit by bit.
You guys end up having this very jovial conversation for the remainder of this evening, and all of you eventually letting the night kind of take you, the wearing out of the day of walking through the forest. You all eventually make your way back to your own bedrolls, including our transgendered Jeddah, and making your way to
Trans Jeddah.
Trans Jeddah. That's brilliant. This is now a thing. We're going. So this week has been a week about all of the ideas for merchandise when I decide to make it. We've got everywhere from the burnt asses from yesterday now to the trans Jeddah. So I'm here for it. Okay, so but you guys all relax yourselves in for an evening of sleep. Is anybody gonna keep watch?
I would like to keep watch.
Okay,
I'm
go
going
ahead and
to-
roll for
yes.
me a
Good night.
D. You go roll for me a perception check.
Perception. Enjoying the night.
If you need me, just wake me up.
Wake me
I
up
will.
before you go. Okay. Well, with a 15, you have no problems kind of keeping your eyes out for the fauna and the flora. That you're used to this. You were sleeping, although your camp was not as well put together as this one last time you were doing this. You're used to the forest now. The wolf howls seem a little bit closer, but they're still miles and miles away. It's just that their voices carry across the wind quite nicely. But you get the sense that wherever it is that they live, you're getting closer to it, little by little. And I'm going to use that perception check for the entire evening with the interest of moving the story along a little bit. So it's going to take another 4 days for you guys to get to the north end of this forest. And so we'll go for some quick rolls. Jeddah, roll for me just a random d20.
Okay.
Man, I need to get a pet.
Okay. Yeah, first day. You guys carry on, conversing about a little bit about the forest, talking about, in some cases, not talking at all and just enjoying some peace and quiet in safety amongst these new compadres that you have beside you. First day goes on eventfully. We'll go with Rook next. Roll for me a d20, please.
All right.
Yeah.
15.
It's a little bit more of a windy day today. Cloud cover comes in, threatening a little bit of rain on you, but you've got the tree covers as well. It's just you're starting to get the sense that you're now far enough away that whatever cloud cover whatever weather would have come with that cloud cover is probably still just a little bit closer to the Ogopogo Bay than you guys are. As you get the sense, you're definitely putting some distance between it and the water. But the day goes, aside from a little bit chillier and windier, relatively uneventfully. Sky, go ahead and roll for me a d20, please.
Eight.
Yeah. So, Sky, for your part, as you're traveling along, you're also kind of keeping your eye out for various flora, various weeds or herbs that are growing naturally. Sometimes, yes, the stinkweed included, and so you're able to keep your packs well filled with berries and with sometimes some volunteer root vegetables that you happen to find in various locations. But for the most part, again, your day goes relatively uneventfully. The most eventfulness that you happen upon is where Frar happens to just kind of disappear for a brief moment away from the group, only to return with a boar that he has skewered. And so for an
Ooh.
evening, you guys end up with a little bit of meat. Thanks to Bob's guidance, noticing it. However, Bob, you're also very much still not interested in the meat. So you
I'm a vegetarian.
you make yourself a stew instead.
Maybe I brought back some apples and
You
shit.
would find some. You would absolutely find some in this
I
forest.
bring back apples because Bob is
Actually-
always in my thoughts.
It won't actually be apples, it'll actually be pears in this forest.
Pears. There we go. I'll give him pears.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you very much. They're not ready yet, but I'll keep them on me and use them for this stew. A little pear
Well,
stew.
maybe you can grow them a little bit.
Well, I don't think we'll be at one place to see a tree grow, but
Well, I mean the pears.
I'll save the seeds.
Oh, okay.
Hey Bob, do you have some of that nut paste?
Got some nut, buddy?
Got some nuts?
Well, I didn't really bring any, but I can make new. I know how to cook.
All right, sure.
As I
I
revealed
want
to
to
you
try
that
something out.
I'm a chef. So
Actually, Bob, I've been meaning to ask you something.
yes.
Ooh.
What is it?
Can you cook like your mom?
Well, I more like my sister, but she cooks better, as you probably tasted when we were there.
Okay. Can you make something like it, but have it give me more weight?
Why you want to gain muscle?
Yes, this meat has been where I'm getting sick of this shit sometimes.
Well, what you
I
need
wanna
is
try
proteins. You don't need meat to get proteins. I know certain mushrooms and certain nuts that give you way more protein than I can put you on like a diet, if you like, for the upcoming 10 days. And you'll see the difference, trust me.
So you can help me with my intake.
But the only thing is no meat. You'll have to become a vegetarian.
For how long?
Well, at least for as long as I can show you that it will help. You can always eat meat if you don't see it working, but trust me, you'll be buffy in several 10 days. If you
Alright.
just eat my nuts. You didn't see it coming?
The
I was watching
punchline, man.
Jenna's face.
The
Jenna was zoned right out, and then she's just like,
Trust me, you won't like the taste, but it will be healthy.
Fine. I'll take your nuts.
Just put it.
Okay, that's
Alright.
enough money.
Oh man.
The big salty nuts.
"Oh my
Oh,
god!"
trust me, it will be a healthy diet of nuts and berries and
All right.
things
I'll,
that contain certain fats that meat cannot give you.
I'll rely on you and try this nut diet, and I'll still feed the other two.
Well,
You
it's
see me
fine.
backing away towards Jet.
This is getting weird. Oh, by the way, Bob, I wanted to mention I really like your mom.
Thanks, yeah, she's very kind.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Like,
learned
she's
me
my
right
favorite
from
person.
wrong, so she's a good person.
Mm-hmm. I really like her.
Yes, I love her very much.
Do you still want to get adopted by her mom? By his mom, Jetta?
Yes, very much so.
What if
She
Bob
might not see it
adopted me?
now, but
But you're,
happen one
were
day.
you a full elf or a half elf? You're a full drow, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so you also live long, like furbolgs. Well, maybe if we still hang out in 100 years from now, we'll go back and she will maybe change her mind.
that'd be wonderful. I love Kate.
800 years sounds like a long, long time, guys.
I didn't say 100 years. I meant 100. 100.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. Dutch accent.
I'm sorry.
800 years.
I got
Oh, yeah.
peanut butter in my
Only
ears.
800 years.
No, I don't think
Maybe in a
furbolgs.
century or two.
Furbolgs
Pine cone got
get-
stuck in my ear. Sorry. Yeah. All right. That day goes uneventfully again as you guys warm your hearts over the conversation of Kate and discussion of how to basically make your own whey proteins. And Frar, go ahead and roll for me a d20 for the following day.
Protein 6. Oh, that actually sounds cool. God damn it, man.
Do you have any foraging skills, Frar?
What's in one
Uh,
S20?
I have.
What is an one S20? What is that?
Yeah, one.
I
Sorry, roll. Yeah, roll that again. That was a one-sided.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. There we go.
But as for foraging, I guess I have nature, but I'm not focused on it.
Okay, but like I really have a for my background foraging skill, so I will teach you what berries to look for and what nuts to pick for your diet, basically
Hell yeah.
teaching you to live from the land.
Hell
Alright.
yeah, man. This is the rise of a boxer right here.
I would like you then, Frar, to roll for
Yes.
me. Actually, we're gonna do this twofold. We're gonna go with Sky. I want you to roll for me a persuasion check. Frar, I want you to roll for me a nature check.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm not a
So-
good teacher.
Well, was going for an average. I was going for an average. And your average is good enough for this first little bit. So, new mechanic. I've been wanting to do this mechanic for a while, but you're trying to learn a new skill, Frar. And
Mhm.
over the course of a period, over some time, I am going to allow Sky to be your teacher. And as long as, and it'll be increasing DCs. So every time you pass one DC, it'll increase to the next one. And so over time, you will develop a potential for. Do you actually have proficiency in nature already, Dick?
No.
Okay, so then you'll need to once you get to that level of having that high DC, teamed up with Sky being your teacher, you will also achieve proficiency in nature, allowing you to do this kind of thing a bit better.
Yo, that's
Or
pretty
survival,
cool.
actually, or survival. It's your choice.
I think nature. I suck at survival.
Okay, there you go. So that's what we'll do. So you have one success at a DC of 12, and if you want to mark this down on your sheet, your next DC is going to be 13.
Okay, so
That's per 10 day or
That will actually hang tight. What's your math? What's my math there? My math is wrong. So you guys actually didn't quite meet that DC. The DC was 12 because I can't math.
both
Hang
of
tight.
us we have to beat it.
Well, your average has to beat it. So an
What's the
average between
average?
14 and 8 was 11. So your DC of 12.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going to do is if you guys keep on doing this on a regular basis, then you are going to work towards having proficiencies built up
Oh,
from it.
sweet. And we
Okay.
can create whey protein powder?
Basically, yeah. As well as you will learn how to interact with nature to be able to see where you can get better resources.
Bob, we're going to be rich.
That's
You almost
way
was
cool.
gonna say nuts.
That's way cool.
All right.
It's a strong idea.
So as you guys are going through this learning process, when you have a couple of moments, Jetta, where you're a little bit away from the rest of the group, group, just so you know, I'm deafening you. I got to give Jetta some whispers.
Okay.
All right. You don't have to mute yourselves. Okay, there we go. So, all you get for a very brief moment is your hair being pulled back just for a moment, as you hear, this little one.
Oh, that's what I'm
She's
talking
rather
about.
cute.
Yeah. So you see that thing? Hmm.
Yeah,
No, that's
She'll be a good addition.
I agree. What are you thinking of everything going on right now?
Well, you're on your way to fixing things.
Ah,
Yeah,
ah.
I'm worrying that tricks are good, but in their proper place.
More people are. It will always help.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Well, it's
And the hair just
been a
kind
while.
of falls back on your ear.
Okay. Jetta
I'm
will
not deaf
know that it
anymore.
was good to talk to the traveler again.
What scheme have you been scheming on?
Oh, the DM schemes a lot. But as you guys get to the end of this last day, sorry, can you first of all, can you hear me, Rook? Okay, good. Just
Yes,
making
I
sure.
can
I had
hear
extra
you.
symbols up on my screen. Okay, so yeah, as you guys get to the end of this day, not far away, you can actually see it fairly coming up to you very quickly is the edge of the forest, where the forest no longer blocks your view of the large mountains that loom beyond. And the question I have for you guys is, do you want to carry on, or do you want to set up camp at the edge of the forest or more into the forest?
I'd say closer to the forest, out of the open.
Okay, so if that's where you're going
I
to set up
agree.
camp for this night, we're going to get you guys to roll some perception checks for the evening.
I'll take a watch.
Okay,
I'll take a watch as well.
I'm
all
gonna
right.
sleep.
And go ahead and roll
like the
for me.
nighttime.
Real quick roll for me. Perception check, please, Jetta.
Wait, did we get a full rest, by the way?
Oh, you've had lots of long rests by now.
Okay.
Perception.
Okay,
Ooh, that's low for me.
it is kind of low for you. So with an 11, you got used to the forest and kind of looking out to the openness that is beyond. You put the edge of the forest for about 120 feet away from you, kind of keeping the light of your campfire low. Low. Trying to see if you can get a lay of what to expect once you get past the forest. Kind of tough to do, but you're comfortable. It's been a quiet trip through the forest so far. Your watch goes uneventfully. Rook, roll for me a perception check, please.
Can I get checkers to help fly around the camp and
Sure.
check stuff for me?
Absolutely. That means you do it with advantage. He's got night vision.
Nice.
Somewhere,
Yes, he does.
somewhere in the morning, I swapped create or destroy water with entangle.
Gotcha. Good to know. Thank you. So with a 20,
BDSM.
it's actually
30-20.
yeah. With a 20, it's actually Checkers who notices things because Checkers takes a flight above the tree line. You've got the main area of the forest covered quite well with your vision by now. You're very attuned to what's going on in the forest. So sending Checkers up, you actually send Checkers up and a little bit of a distance out to kind of float, fly and flutter along beyond the forest. And what Checkers notices, with their dark vision in particular, is in the moonlight that is, and the moon is actually like almost a new moon, so there's not much moonlight coming from it. You can see the silhouettes of the mountains beyond through the vision of Checkers. But you also notice many hills away that there seems to be little dots of light that appear. And there's some. You look a little bit into the mountains, you can see there seems to be a little bit of a yellower glow set into the mountains as well. So from this vantage point with a 20, you can actually see evidence by way of soft light in the distance of probably some form of communities that exist in the mountains. One deep set in the mountains, one more along the hills. Maybe that's what you're looking for. So one
Alright,
of those
I will
kinds of
let
communities.
I will let everyone know when they wake up in the morning then.
And you can also see the soft glow from Score Hill to the south with Checkers as well. Long distance away, but it's a glow. It's much like if you've ever been out in a rural
Vegas.
area. Well, if you've been away from Las Vegas and you can see the glow that comes from Las Vegas from a distance, it's that kind of a glow, although medieval and therefore much lower. So, yeah. So that brings us to the last watch. Who's taking last watch?
Me.
All right, Bob.
And one of the mornings, I also swapped archery with barkskin, by the way. So
All right.
two spells, but like it was already a morning before.
Totally doable.
I'm gonna swap punch with kick.
That'll be fun. All right. So roll for your
Perception
perception
roll?
when you're ready. Yeah.
Perception is a 23.
Except it's at disadvantage because it's dark out, so it's going to be 18.
18.
Yeah.
You're
Also, even though an 18 is a pretty awesome roll, and so with your perception check, you're kind of keeping your eyes out to the distance, and now that you're at the edge of the Glasirblad forest where you felt most comfortable, you see the openness, and what you actually pick up more so is the wolves. That they are definitely much closer, and you get the sense that these are timber wolves that you guys have been listening to each night. They're more yips. They're not doing much of the howling like they were doing a few nights before, but you definitely hear them off in the distance. So you keep your guard. And after a little while of listening and being careful of it, you kind of get the feel like maybe those voices are just echoing off the sides of mountains out towards you. They don't seem to be coming to the forest at all. So you're close enough to the mountains to maybe even place where the wolves are, but not close enough to be in danger. And your watch goes otherwise uneventfully, says the dice. So,
In the morning, I wake everybody up. Time to go.
Morning. Alright.
Sun is up.
Let me go get my stuff.
Let's go.
Start rolling up my bedroll.
you've gotten really good at making it really small.
In my watch, I have prepared some snacks. Every morning, I can, after a long rest, I can have 2 treats that I can hand out that last for 8 hours, and then it spoils.
Oh, so the cookies I had before, it's spoiled?
Yeah, it spoils I have to hand it out every morning again, new ones. They spoil within a day. So
What
the
about
ones
the
you
good
had,
berries?
good berries, I would say it also spoils. I don't think it's definitely
Yeah, 24
safe.
hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But these within 8 hours, so already in the evening they're still. But they give you 2 hit points if you eat them. Temporary.
Nice.
I give them both to Rook. Here,
Oh.
try these. They're very nice.
You sure?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Jedi and Potter and Frar already had lots of them, so
Oh,
they can
thank
save your
you.
life. So
You're so
They can heal-
kind. Thank you so much.
they heal you when you eat them. But just
Should
for
I
a while.
eat them? Should I eat them now or later?
When you get hurt, you can eat them in a fight or something, or after a
I'll
fight.
take note of that. I'll keep that in mind.
Right.
Thank
But don't put them in your pocket for too long because they'll get stale very fast. Within 8 hours.
Good to know. Thank
All
you.
right. And with that, you guys pack up your camp and you take your first sheepish steps out of the Glasirblad forest and out into the open plains beyond, which very quickly turn into the hills of the Great West Peaks. And that is where we're going to stop for today.
Nice.
Cool beans.
And next day,
Into the mountains we
Great
go.
mission.
yeah, next week I think Putter's going to be back with us, perhaps too. So that'll be exciting. We'll be able to get him in on this. And
Sweet.
yeah, so it might not be next week, might be the week after. All the same, it will be coming up soon that he's back again. And we are looking to find Hillhome. Hopefully, well, it depends on how good you guys are at survival. But we'll see you guys. That's it. That's it for this week. Thank you all those who were in the chat. Thanks for the new followers. And I'm not gonna get the raid to work today because my things aren't doing the thing. I'm gonna try. Who could we try? I'm at least gonna try. We can try Mike Moans. He was available yesterday too.
That is an awesome name.
Raid.
It is
Raid,
kind of an
raid,
awesome name.
raid, raid.
Did it work? Did it work? It's not going to work for me today. So why don't we just head on over to Mike Bones anyway and just say we're doing a fake raid. At the very least, we can encourage other Dungeons and Dragons players to do as we have been doing. But thanks again everybody for the game today, and we will see you all next week at the same
Bye-bye.
time.
Happy birthday, Sky!
Happy birthday, Sky!
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday.